I don't really know how it happened. I mean, it feels like it's been years since the start of all of this. I mean, what do you want to know? Like, I don't get what this is even about. Say that some would say that Emma's Closet Show was, as my dad would say, a swing and a miss, because he likes baseball.
Tomato mozzarella sandwich is...
So a few months ago, I started Emma's Closet Show, which is a talk show in my closet. I interviewed guests, I had segments, I went on the Steve Harvey Show to promote it. But you know, a lot of people didn't quite get it. I would say they just kind of, they didn't like it.
It's just the attention, the publicity, the comments, she's just not cut out for that. It's just too much for her.
Emma's Closet Show just shows that any random, talentless idiot can grab a camera, record themselves being unfunny, and add absolutely no value to society whatsoever, and people will actually watch it.
I didn't laugh once, it wasn't funny, none of it was funny, you did a bad job.
Now you're just putting words in my mouth and I feel attacked as a guest.
No, that's what you said. You're not a guest because you're not wearing the visitor pass, so.
I f***ing am.
Well, where
Let
you can
the
see it. Sometimes they got to me, you know, I didn't always handle it the way I should have.
Some lady said some mean things about me!
You just said it wasn't, you just
what
said
did I
everybody
do
thought
the
it
first
wasn't.
time you showed it to me?
You apparently were involved in it, and that's why you thought it was funny. And it was just the first episode. You were trying to be supportive. That's what happened.
But when you showed it to me, what happened after you cried in Panera Bread and we sat in the car and watched it on your phone?
I cried for an unrelated reason.
She can't take criticism. I told her that from the beginning. Why are you getting into entertainment if you can't take criticism?
So I just had to get out of there. I couldn't stand it anymore. So I went to Germany. I have an aunt there. I thought I'd stay with her to try to get some guidance. Auf Wiedersehen.
I just feel lost. I feel confused. Like, I don't know what to do in my life next. So I came here to try and just, you know, I don't know, figure out, get some advice.
Ich weiß nicht genau. Du meinst, was du jetzt später machst, later? In deinem Leben? So verstehe ich das.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Oder kannst du was anderes sagen? Say
None of this makes any sense.
other Satz.
I thought you spoke English, honestly.
It turns out that, you know, it wasn't going to work. So I actually just came home that night.
Guys, wait for me! Hold on!
I went back home, and after months of being what my parents called emotionally toxic or whatever, they were like, you know, get out. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave.
We didn't want her to leave. I mean, we wanted her to...
I think some of us may have.
I mean, we didn't want her to leave, but we just really thought that it was for the best.
And I moved to the city, Chicago. The big Chicago. And I'm much happier here. I brought Kyle with me. You know Kyle. He's having a lot of trouble adjusting though. He's a little skittish, you know, when it comes to change. His number one problem is that he has trouble sitting on benches outside because he thinks they're different in the city. But I'm like, Kyle, those are not benches. You can't sit on, like, stop trying to sit on those. Like, those are for bikes. And I keep saying it, and he just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. I'm like, Kyle, you can't just sit wherever you want. There needs to be something to sit on. People write into me all the time and they say, you know, what happened? We watched you twice that, you know, and I say, I know, I want to keep going. I really, really do. But honestly, I lost my SD cards for the cameras. I don't know where they are. So overall, things are going really well here. I just feel like I'm more relaxed and I'm more calm and I'm just like myself. You know, things are going back to normal.
Jesus, that's hot. Ah, you stupid idiot! Idiot! What do I do? What do I do next? I don't have any money left. My
Now it's just finding the next steps. You know, what's going to happen at Emma's Closet Show? How do I afford my rent?
How do we end the documentary?
How do we end it?
We don't have an ending.